Hi, my name is Meg Van Camper and I am here today to give you a review of Francis State Beach Campground. We finally made it. Took us about like 3 hours to get here, but I will give you my first impressions once we get everything set up and I get to look around a little bit. From our campsite, right over here, that's the ocean. These are ocean view sites, and then right over at our site, you're actually not that far from the beach, which is really cool. The site has electric hookups, which is great. We've got a fire ring, which is always good. So far the site looks great. We actually get to use the hookups for electricity. We haven't gotten to use that yet, so that'll be interesting to test out. The air is very like dewy and misty though, so yeah, I just feel like my face is getting wet. I'm looking at the floor here. I don't know what critters go in here. I haven't seen any. But I got a request to talk about critters you might see at the site. And there's definitely something that goes in and out of these. This trash can is at our site. Not every site has them. So if you are staying at 29, people will be walking up to your site to dump their trash. We just finished eating dinner and we're outside. It is 55 degrees. It is 7:47. So I'm still in shorts, but it's very cold and very foggy. Something I'm noticing is that the campsites are semi-close to each other. You don't have a whole lot of privacy and there is like no shade, at least from what I've seen so far. We're just walking up the main walkway. Bathrooms, I'll show you later. This is a little path to the beach. Just like the other one, there are no dogs allowed on the beach and no campfires. It's a beautiful beach. There's another trash can, so it looks like they're scattered throughout the campgrounds. There's a lot of premium sites that are just like backed right up to the ocean. This looks like there's some events that might happen here. We're walking around, we're walking on the backside.
It's beautiful too.
And they're farther from the ocean, but I can still hear the ocean. Yeah. But there's a ton of room for tents. Probably 3 cars here.
Yeah, 3 cars for sure.
What site is this? Nice big trees for shade. This is campsite 13. So great option here. So we just figured out that it looks like these back sites are not hookups. So that's something to keep in mind. Looks like every campsite here has spots for 3 cars, which is great. Something we just noticed is that they don't have bear boxes, not even like the tiny raccoon boxes. So I'm assuming that means there's nothing that can get into your stuff. But tomorrow I'm gonna go up to the ranger station and ask them if there are animals here and what we could expect to see, if anything. And obviously we'll see tonight if we see anything. I've also seen 2 handicap spots here, which is great.
There is?
We're also sensing a general vibe here of very, very, very relaxed. There's tons of kids biking and having a great time. It feels very safe. And just every campsite's different. I don't know, but we really, really like the feel of this one so far. Another successful evening by the campfire, making marshmallows. It's a tradition, we do it every time. And my grandma's with us this time, so we've been hanging out with her. It's been really fun. Tomorrow we will check out more campsites. We'll make a list of the best ones we think you should stay at if you can while you're here. And then we're gonna check out the city, see what there is to eat, and see if there's like ice cream shops and places to shop at. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's about 9 a.m. It's still very foggy and dewy outside. We came to Half Moon Bay just for the day on the 4th of July, and it was sunny. So I don't know if sunny is more common or foggy is more common for this area. Today we're going to try to look at more campsites, give you an idea of good ones to stay at. We'll go to the bathrooms, check them out, and talk to the rangers to see what animals that might be here and any of the other information that people had asked me to look out for. But for now, we're going to get some coffee in our system. This seems to be very popular. There's already a lot of people here. It's about 11 a.m. on Saturday, so lots of people here, which is great. There's beach bathrooms as well. Once it's less busy, I'll try to show you what's inside. Then there's these gorgeous flowers here. And we have a visitor center here, so we're gonna go check it out, see what's inside. Local plants you may see. Oh, that's cool. You can look through the plants. Visitor center. Looks like we could see a dusky-footed wood rat and a Pacific tree frog. They have these little things you can buy, and it gives you, it's like laminated and it's waterproof, and they have like coastal birds and these are really cool. They have these really pretty tiles. Looks like beanies with a state park pin or something on it. Lots of magnets and patches. Really pretty options. This cute little kid shirt. They show you the little footprints of the birds. That's really cool. These are the bathrooms at the beach. It's not terrible, but definitely not the best. There's a sink, toilet paper, no mirror, nothing to dry your hands. So, just a heads up. This is the beach. It's beautiful and large. I went and talked to the volunteers that work in the visitor center, and they said as far as wildlife, they do have raccoons. She said you won't even see them though, you just hear them. There's moles, weasels, and something called a vole, which I've never even heard of that before. So nothing scary, nothing crazy, no bears or anything like that. These campsites here, you park your car over there and you just walk in and you can camp right here on this ledge. It's really cool. So this is a tsunami evacuation route. I don't think I've ever seen this at any other beach I've been to. So this is good to keep in mind if you come here. It's also nice because it says that the bathrooms and showers are only for people at the campground, which is great. This is the shower. Or there's 3 showers, but one of them. So there's a place for you to put your stuff. The shower actually looks nice and clean. This is what it costs to use it.
Be careful.
I take that back. There are 4 showers. Here's one of the bathrooms. This one has a mirror, unlike the ones down at the beach. The toilet looks interesting, and no towels. They do have toilet paper right there. Headed into town. I'm gonna check out to see if there's any restaurants, what kind of shops they have, ice cream, whatever. So we'll be there soon. We're just passing a shopping center that has Starbucks, McDonald's, Safeway, CVS, a bunch of stuff. So if you come camping here and you're like, I don't want to pack camping food, you have plenty of places to go. We are right at where you turn to go to Francis Beach, and they like on the corner there's a Mexican restaurant, and then there's like a fried chicken and burger restaurant right next to the beach. Here it is, Sam's Chowder House. We've been seated, we're gonna look over the menu and we'll show you our food once we get it. Looks like they have some appetizers, crab cakes, grilled Spanish octopus, chowders and gumbo, savory sides, sandwiches. Looks good. We got lucky and do have a view of the ocean, so that's nice. Alright, fish and chips have arrived. They look alright. Gran got shrimp and crab Louie. My husband got a fish sandwich, so we'll see how it is. We finished lunch. My Gran liked it. Rugen liked his food, but I didn't really like mine. So I don't know. You can try it. Maybe you like it. Maybe you won't. Ranger Station right here. We did some shopping at the visitor center. And we got this magnet. We've been buying these and then sticking them on the car. They haven't fallen off yet, so this one is super cute though. Then my Gran got Elijah this cute little shirt. And then we get these everywhere we go, and we put them on our stove just as memories. So and then the last thing I got was this little trash can, and out pops a raccoon. We have a running joke about raccoons in our friends group because of all the raccoons we have seen on our camping trips. So yeah, good little shopping trip. Look how cute this is. Whale watching. We think Gran saw a whale this morning. Shows you the birds. This is awesome. Oh, they give you some information about the pets. So they have to be on leash, and also can't be on the beach. We saw this as we were walking around. It's drinking water. You're not supposed to use it to flush your waste tanks or anything like that. So this is really good to know. It's here. It doesn't look like it costs anything. There is a dump station here. It looks like it is $10 to dump. So this is going to be your waste dumping. There's a campground host on site. So right here at the very front, you can also get wood. I don't see the price of it though. All right, we did see here it's $15, and this looks like they sell from 4:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. One little tip that my husband and I do when we go camping is we always bring our own wood, even if it's just a little bit, so we make sure that no matter what the times are that the camp hosts are there selling, we know that we at least can do one fire. We're back at our campsite now after a nice little walk, and our friends just got here, so I'm gonna go hang out with them and I'll check back in later. This is the beach. We actually came down for a little bit. There's my grandma hanging out up there. This is a nice beach. The waves are a little strong, but nothing compared to the last video I did in Bodega Bay. There's this little book spot. It says take a book or donate one, free books for kids. Super cute. So we're gonna look through these. It looks like all the books are for older kind of teenagers, so we won't be getting any, but just to keep in mind for your kids if you end up coming here. We've just been hanging out, having a great time. It did start raining, so that was interesting, and definitely to me seems to be colder than last night, so definitely a cold camping trip. They did say that summer is foggy over here, and I believe in October that's considered like the bay's warm season, which is kind of funny, but yeah, I'll try to check in before bed. If not, then I will check in the morning. Good morning. I'm going to share with you the top things I think you should know before going to Francis State Beach Campground. It is family friendly. Lots of families and kids everywhere riding bikes. We love it. It has great weather. We love it personally, but there are mostly RVs and rec vans, so it definitely is cold and dewy. So just keep that in mind if you are staying in a tent. They have great bathrooms and showers. It's always a plus for us, especially if you don't have a camper van or an RV. Dogs must be unleashed and they're not allowed at the beach. I believe it's for their safety because this beach is a little bit intense. The beach is very lively. There were a lot of people there. Some people find that a good thing and some people don't. I personally think it means that it's a desirable place to be, so I think it's great. This place seems to be autism friendly. We haven't had any complaints about anything and no one was really staring at us, so that's great. It's close to a city, so there's lots of grocery stores, restaurants, a pharmacy. Everything that you could possibly need is right around the corner. They have a visitor center. There's a place where you can go and learn about the campgrounds, learn about the surrounding areas, wildlife, plants, everything. It's really cool, and there's cute things to buy. It's extremely close to the beach, walking distance, just a short walk. You can hear the ocean everywhere on the campgrounds. You can smell the ocean. It's amazing. The hookup spots, you have electricity, and then right around the corner you can fill up your water, your fresh water, for free. And then the dumping station is $10. The spots are big, but there's not a lot of privacy. There's not a lot of trees, especially in this middle section, but we actually didn't find it to be a problem. And lastly, there are not a lot of spots with shade. I have created a list for you of all the spots that I think have the best shade, and they're mostly on the back end, so you're farthest away from the ocean. But if you're looking for shade, you're going to want to camp at site 14, 13, 8, 6, 43, 41, 46 has a small amount of shade, 47 has a small amount of shade, and 50. So those are the spots. If you're looking for shade, definitely try to book them. Overall, I would rate this campsite 9 trash pandas out of 10. Amazing. I would come back here in a heartbeat. I really loved it. And thank you so much for following along with my family as we travel around different campsites. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, or suggestions for things you want to see in my videos or don't want to see in my videos. Also places that you would like us to review. As usual, if you could comment, like, and subscribe, that really helps me and pushes the video out so other people can find these reviews as well. Thank you again, and we'll see you on the other side.